morning, everyone. My name is Katie, and I am a fourth year first grade teacher, and welcome to a day in my life teacher vlog. I feel like I have not vlogged in a long time. It's only been like a week and a half. I took a little bit of time off because I had a sub and took a day off. So here we are. And this is also the very first day in my life vlog I've done this year. I've only done week in my life so far. If you haven't checked those out, I will link them in the cards above so you can go check out some of my week in my life videos. But I got some comments saying they love the week in my life and some saying they missed kind of the ins and outs in the day in my life. So I figured I'd mix it up and do a day in my life for y'all. Today is Friday, which is why I'm wearing my Teacher Vibes teacher tee, and I have my rain jacket on because, y'all, it is pouring. It has been raining all week long, and you saw in the beginning there was like heat lightning all in the sky this morning. It was like a light show the whole drive here. So that was kind of exciting. I'm really tired of the rain because I'm tired of indoor recess, and our hallways are all outdoors, and so they're like flooded. And when we go somewhere and it's pouring down rain, it makes it so chaotic. But that's okay. I think next week is supposed to be sunny, so I'm just gonna hold on to that and hope that that's the case. I did stop by Dunkin' today because it is Friday, so here's my wonderful Dunkin' drink. And then I also got a donut, and I was super excited because I get the vanilla one with the sprinkles, and sometimes they don't have sprinkles. Last time I got it, it did have sprinkles, and so I was like, let's see if it has sprinkles today. And when I opened it up, it has Halloween sprinkles. I was like double excited because not only were the sprinkles there, but they were Halloween sprinkles. I brought a couple things in with me this morning, so I'll go ahead and show those to you. I was at Walmart yesterday, and they had some fall pillows. So here's one that says Happy Fall, y'all, and then it's got leaves on the back, and then one that says Hello Fall, and it's just orange on the back, and they're outdoor pillows, and these were just $5, which is awesome. I love using outdoor pillows in my classroom library because they're a little bit more durable, and I currently only have one Halloween one. It's like a jack-o'-lantern face, and my kids have been arguing over who gets to use the Halloween one so much, and there's only 4 pillows in there, and usually 4 friends go to the library during that center, so I figured adding 2 more pillows would give them some options, and nobody would like lose the chance to choose a pillow and have to take the last one. I have more Christmas seasonal ones, I just didn't have a lot of fall. So I got these, and that was really exciting. And then also from Walmart was this $1 pumpkin ice cube tray. I actually saw this idea on Instagram like yesterday, and somebody used it as a tin frame. Hello, so smart, to practice counting. And I have a few friends who did not get much school due to the pandemic last year in kindergarten, and so we're still working on counting and writing numbers. So I can see this being like a great fine motor activity of putting erasers or counters or something inside the pumpkins and then writing the number or drawing the number, reading it, and then building it on the tin frame. It was a great idea. And so I might actually, I only got 1, but now I'm thinking like maybe I should have gotten 2 so I could do this with teen numbers too. I might go back. But it's like the silicone kind too, so it's really durable, and how cute. Super fun, festive, so shout out to Instagram for this great idea because I would have never thought of that, and then I saw it at the store and I was like, yeah, I'm doing that. Typically on Friday mornings, I spend my morning time getting my to-do list ready, and I just sit down and write all of the things that I need to do throughout the day and try to remember all the Friday things that I do every Friday. That way I can be more efficient because otherwise I'm just tired by Fridays, like done with the week. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna make my to-do list and then write out my spelling words for our spelling test today. All right, so our spelling tests are a little bit different this year. We're using kind of like a science of reading approach, and so I'm not giving my students like a list of spelling words every week, but I do give them a list of words to practice at home that have our focus skill, and this week it's digraphs, SH, CH, and TH, and they have been rocking those. I've been so impressed. I've done a lot of explicit instruction in my small groups, and I feel like it's going really well. So we're doing digraphs for 2 weeks. So this week, on Friday, I went ahead and wrote my list of words, and what I like to do is we take the spelling test and then I give all of them one of my fun Flair pens and they get to grade it and kind of do a little self-reflection on how did I do? Did I get the digraphs? Did I miss them? And then I do let them take this home and I use the same words next week so they can kind of practice them like spelling words when we have doubled up weeks. But that's if they take it home and give it to their parents. So I don't know if that actually happens or not. But I think it's a good like self-reflection for them to get to grade with the fun pen and to realize like it's not the end of the world to make a mistake and let's work hard next week and fix it and do better. And the pens make it more fun to grade. So that's what we're going to do today, and that's why I kind of make my list like on Friday morning. I just think what are some words that we've been working on at the table this week that have the phonics skills that we've already gone over that they would be able to use their sounds to spell. So we're kind of steering away from like traditional go home and memorize these words and more towards like dictation and using sounds to spell the words. So that's what we're doing this year for spelling test. Okay, y'all, let me show you 2 changes that I've made in my classroom since the last time I vlogged. The first change is thanks to my wonderful husband, David. We lowered my teacher table, which I'm like on the fence about. We literally did it yesterday, so today's the trial run. But I had all of these tiny chairs and they were back in the back counter, just crowding up that back counter. And I didn't have any chairs that were tall enough to go under my teacher table. So every time we had small groups, my students had to grab their chair and push it over to the table. And I just got tired of that. It was making too much chaos when we were trying to transition in small groups. And then if I just needed a student real quick to do a quick assessment, they had to bring their chair over and it was a whole ordeal. So like here's what it looks like now. It's definitely shorter than I've ever had a teacher table before, but these chairs fit perfectly, so I have at all times 5 chairs around the table now. So today will be the test. I'll let you know at the end of the day what I thought about it. Another thing I did was extend the Christmas lights. So I originally had it going to about there, and I added a whole nother set that takes it all the way around my teacher table, and then I just kind of attached it with a hook, a magnet hook to the blinds right there. So now it just goes all the way around the classroom. So that wasn't really necessary, but it added to the room. Changing the table has the potential to be really annoying to me this morning because anytime I change something, it's like as soon as they walk in, oh my goodness, look at this, look at this. And that's just because they're little kids. So instead of being annoyed by it today, I'm gonna make it a game. And I'm gonna take a guess of how many students are going to comment on the height of the table before we start our day. So like when we come in and we're doing our morning routine. And I'm gonna guess 7. So I will let you know at the end of the day, and when they say it, I'll just count. And then I won't be irritated by it, I'll just make it like a game. I think they're gonna mention it 7 times, or 7 students are going to mention, oh my goodness, the table has changed before we start our morning routine. So I'll keep you posted. Now I'm setting up their math journals for the morning. Every morning we do a word problem that has our target phonics skill. So 8 ships are in the water, 3 more ships come to the water. How many are in the water now? That SH sound is one of our focuses, and they get really excited finding it in the problem. And then this is what I'm doing for my friends who need practice with numbers. So the math journal is a great time to differentiate, and you can either do it on a different color paper or like this one's just a big paper, so it's really obvious that this one's theirs. So my 2 friends who are still working on number practice, every morning we're coming in and we're writing our numbers 0 through 9 because we just need to practice that, and that's a good time to get it in the morning. And they've been really good about grabbing this one to glue in their journal instead of this one. So I'll probably keep that up and then just start printing theirs on a different color so they know they grabbed their color one. So it might have the equation and not the word problem. Just a quick little differentiation for our morning journal. All right, contract hours start in like 2 minutes, and I'm not gonna vlog during my contract hours. So that is about all I have to do this morning. I will pick you guys back up in the afternoon, keep you updated, and let you know how the day goes. Coming at you live from lunchtime. If you saw this morning what I packed for my lunch, you were not mistaken. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I promise I usually meal prep, but we were out of town on Monday, and I usually meal prep on Sundays. So today we've got like puff corn from Trader Joe's. I did pack carrots and hummus. Let's be a little healthy here. And then my lovely peanut butter and jelly. So I'm just gonna enjoy that. Really good. It's really good. Also, before my lunch break is over, we did a great Halloween dance party after we finished our practice spelling test because it's Friday and it's October, and I was like, we have 3 minutes to lunch. Let's do a Halloween dance party. Look at this video. All right, so all I searched was Halloween Just Dance for kids. It's so funny. So that was our dance, and I turned off the lights, so it was like we were in the dark and all that was on were the twinkle lights, and it was hilarious. They thought it was so funny, and I danced with them, and we had a great time, and then we were all silly going to lunch, but it's cool, it's whatever. So Halloween dance party for the win today. Oh my goodness, y'all. We barely made it to the end of the day. I didn't have enough planned, so like our math games, we did a worksheet, I had to check it, then they got to play adding games, but that didn't last like the full hour of our block. And that's okay, because I just had a really bad week, and so I was like, you know, what we have planned today, we'll have planned, and we'll just wing it. So then we were ready like 10 minutes early. We like deep cleaned our desks. They're all wiped off and cleaned on the inside and all of that stuff. But I just like barely survived. We were out there like 5 minutes early, lined up to go home. I'm like, all right, people, where's the bell? Like, let's go. But it was a great day, and I like really needed today to be good because I had just had a pretty terrible week. Like, I was feeling so down yesterday when I left and just so bummed. So it was good to have a good day today, a decent day. I'd call it a decent day. And it was just Friday, so we just kind of had some fun. I pulled out 2 new things for indoor recess today. They got to use the hashtag blocks and the animals. I'll show those to you. Here is my like recess cabinet with all the fun things. So I have 2 bins of animals. It is so funny. So funny to watch them play with the animals, because then you remember, oh my goodness, these first graders are still like little kids because they're going and moving them around. And then these are the dollar spot blocks. I just call them hashtag blocks because they look like hashtags, or we call them train track blocks, and they enjoyed playing with those too. Okay, and then update about the number of students who noticed the midget table this morning. I only got 5 comments about it before I like brought it up and explained we don't have to move our chairs anymore. So my guess was a little bit over, but I was glad. And it actually made it more fun for me because every time somebody said something, I just responded and then kept a tally. And so that made it like a little less annoying that they were all like, the table's short. So yeah, that kind of helped. But I have some things left to do on my list this afternoon, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of my Friday to-do list. And then I have some Amazon packages that I finally brought to school that I'm going to open with y'all, and then I'm going to go home. I am switching up my writing center for next week. I made these last year, and I think my group this year will be able to handle it. They are mixed up sentences, so they take out like all of the words, and they're color-coded. And these all have short vowels, so I think they'll be able to get it. The pot is hot, and then this is the orange one. They'll just come up here and pick a number. They'll write the pot is hot. They do all 4, and then they get to draw a picture of one of them. The free writing was going okay, but I think they were getting bored back here and not doing their work. So this will be a good mix-up and something that's awesome for the writing center. I'm also pretty pumped to start some poems. I have like 3 fall poems. I have this one about leaves, I have an apples one, and I have a monster one. And we've got about 3 weeks of October left, so this will be perfect. So this one's the fall leaves one. I just saw it on Pinterest. I made it last year, and I laminated it for durability. Made it through the move from Alabama. It's so cute. So we're just gonna read it together in the mornings, and then I think next Friday we'll do like a fall leaves craft, and then we'll do the apple one and then the monster one. So I finished all of my Friday to-dos. The last thing I have are these Amazon packages to unbox. All right. Ooh, yay, okay. The first one is a bag of clear spinners. I got some of these earlier on in the year and have really loved using them for math games, and so I wanted to order some more to give my students the ability to like use it on their own at their desk and do some more independent work with spinners as well as center work. So thank you so much. Let's see if there's a note. It says, enjoy your gift from viewer. So if you got me these, thank you so much for donating to my classroom. Ooh, yay, yay, yay. Okay, I'm excited about these. Okay, here's the note. Enjoy your gift from viewer. Thank you again, viewer. Keyboard covers, y'all. I'm gonna use these for some literacy centers, and I'm gonna have some cards where they have like our phonics skill words or our sight words on them, and the students can just practice typing and practice the phonics skill. So they're pretty cheap, and I thought that would be a great center that they would enjoy and be a little engaging for them. So thank you so much for these. Next is this big box. I have consolidated it at home, so I only had to carry one box instead of like 3 boxes. So here's what's inside. The first one was this Poppet puzzle game. My students are going to flip when they see this. Like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have fights over who gets to use this at indoor recess and Fun Friday. They're gonna be thrilled. And this one again says enjoy from viewers. So if you got this for me, oh my goodness, thank you so much. I saw it on Amazon and I was like, my kiddos would love this. And it is so cool, like higher order thinking skills right there. Puzzling, people, it's like Tetris. All right, and then these last 2 are both from the same person. I'm super pumped. First one is Creepy Carrots. I've actually never owned this book, but of course you see it all over the place, especially in October. And it's October, so I cannot wait to read this with my class and do a fun craftivity with it. They're going to love it. Fun fact, Caldecott Honor Book. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Like, I'm pumped. And this is from Kaylin. It says, hope you and your students enjoy this creepy story. So thank you so much, Kaylin, for Creepy Carrots. And then also from Kaylin are these Phonics Readers. And I know that these are going to be great because I had them at my old school. I just had to leave them behind because I had gotten them with instructional money. This is set 4, so it has long vowels, and we're not quite to long vowels yet, but I can't wait because we will be soon, like in a couple weeks. And there's a couple different sets. There's one with like short vowels, long vowels, and vowel teams. And these are great because you can kind of differentiate when you're in small groups and give each student a book that they can read, and it's pretty decodable for the most part, so I'm really excited to use those. And again, this is from Kaylin. The note says, thank you for being a teacher and sharing your experience with others on YouTube. You are teaching and inspiring the next generation. So thank you guys so much, everyone who donated to my classroom from my Amazon wish list. My wish list is always linked in the bio below. So without further ado, I'm going to put these things away and then head home.